Hi, I'm Gabriel Hernandez. Welcome to Watcher DM. Today, we're going to be going over the adventure guide for College of Cruelty, written by Jesse Brown. It's a 5e adventure for 4 to 6 characters of level 6. Plays in about 3 to 4 hours, and it is a pamphlet style adventure, so it's great for running D&D on the go. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and ask you, if you don't mind, go ahead and click like and subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things down below. It really helps us appear in the algorithm and get our stuff in front of more viewers who might like it. Also, if you like what we do and you want to help support our work, you can go find us at DriveThruRPG, itch.io, and of course at watcherdm.com. Or you can come and join our Patreon, and for just a couple bucks a month, you can get new, fresh, crafted ideas and notes and art from the creators here at Watcher DM, as well as access to our backlog of creations, all for just a couple bucks. Anyway, back to College of Cruelty. Let's get right into this. So the College of Cruelty is effectively the idea that in a multiverse somewhere there is a dimension of spiders who are studying the multiverse. They're gargantuan spiders, and they use interdimensional portals to trap people from other dimensions into their realm so they can take them apart, study them, and learn more about the multiverse in this way. So that is the story we're telling here, is the arachnodemics. These are, just crazy. They have that collegiate kind of academic, rigor with all of the cruelty involved in being a spider. So the adventure begins with the adventurers being dropped into one of these portals, and that's characterized in Area 1, the chute. During this fall here, it can be pretty fun to have some like role playing going on as they're falling for what seems like kind of an endless amount. It's a long fall. Um, and then as soon as they land, the hatch above is sealed by some spider masked humanoids with awkward clawed hands, leaving them in darkness. There is a bumping and banging damage delivery system here that is not the same like d6 per 10 feet or whatever. And we provide default average damage for that. Moving on to Area 2, you can kind of the party finds that basically they are in like a observation room, and on the other side of the observing glass are some arachnodemics, some spiders doing things. So this is basically the opportunity for them to kind of get their stuff together and then figure out how to get out of this room. The murmured conversations on the other side kind of, highlighting that, and then they can deal enough damage to the glass to expose the lecture hall in Area 3. Of course, as always with Watcher DM adventures, we have our encounter types, so you can easily identify when something is an exploration, combat, or social encounter, and then the experience that should be given out to players who successfully navigate the scene. In the lecture hall, there is an arachnodemic, a horse-sized spider with a human head. They function as phase spiders. Their stat blocks are provided right here, arachnodemic. And a bunch of Spunder graduates. And the Spunder graduates are kind of the fight here. They will attack the party in groups, while the arachnodemic kind of urges them on, and then they'll flee. So once 15 of the Spunder graduates have fled from the combat, it's kind of a waved combat, then the Janitarantulas will enter the room, and there should be one Janitarantula per adventurer. If the arachnidemic is still present, he'll command the genitarantulas to capture the specimens before fleeing with the remaining Spunder graduates. Having a lot of fun with spider voices. And yes, but janitarantulas are fun. They are spider. They wear spider themed jumpsuits that function as slippers of spider climb. So if you beat a janitarantula, this is a great opportunity to dress up as one and be able to get effectively a Spider-Man climbing suit. And yeah, wearing one you can pass as a college custodian. And yeah, they're kind of mind-controlled servants, and they're just kind of humanoids who have been made to look more like spiders to not put the spiders off so much. Once this combat is over, the party can, of course, find their way out through the silk strand bridges that connect to the higher levels of the college. And that takes us to Area 4. There's a note here that heroes may be tempted to fly or teleport to the highest point, but it's actually prevented by the magic of the college. So, yeah, the idea is, don't, like, if they fly, you can describe it any way you like, but effectively they should run into some webs and be then teleported back to the detention cage. Which is where we're going next. Area 4, bridge detention cages. So this is where, these are like giblets that are holding people. And this is one of our really fun NPC encounters, is Loxos. So the mournful song of a violin fills the air. Wrought iron detention cages hang alongside the bridge. Inside one cage, Loxos is playing the violin with his clawed hands. Loxos will stop playing and call out to the adventurers as they approach. Alas, I am confined here by no fault of my own, solely by the cruel pronouncement of the college's esteemed headmistress. Hespera, won't you please free me? So yeah, Loxos is like a brown recluse spider with a bald human head. He's just a really weird guy, but he can be a lot of fun to roleplay. He will eventually try and betray the party, but yeah, he can be a lot of fun to kind of have along with the party, guiding them, misguiding them, try and get them to release him. He's a lot of fun to have around. Moving on, you go from here to the custodial residence. This is an opportunity for the party to do some looting. There's some treasure to be had in here, and some potions of healing. And this is basically, they're going to want to creep through here, but if they fail to, effectively, they'll just be dealing with a couple of additional janitarantulas who are sleeping on the walls. And then the bridge beyond leads to Area 6. This is the faculty meeting hall. And this is where the Hespera, the headmistress Hespera, and 3 deans are perched around an oak table suspended from the ceiling by webbing. They're kind of talking about their upcoming plan to trap the entire town that the party was found in. And so yeah, Headmistress Hespera wears a medallion of thoughts. This is something to keep in mind when interacting with the party, as their thoughts may well become available to her. So if they have a plan or something, she may become aware of it. And yeah, she had Loxos imprisoned under false pretenses by arachnidemic doctrine. He may challenge her for the title of headmaster. So, if they brought Loxos, this encounter can kind of go a slightly different way. But yeah, effectively, this is a fight to defeat these people, or the party can, run through the oak door at the topmost corner of the room and get to the spiral staircase where they get to the portal control tower. The portal control tower is what it sounds like. It's got kind of an arcane portal system. if the party is able to figure this out, they can learn that the portal itself is a well of many worlds that is unfolded onto the webbing. And if they can do that, they can probably grab it and take it with them. This is a pretty cool magic item, as it allows your party to get into some more portal-y, world-hopping hijinks. And so we kind of put it in there as a way to, expand your campaign vistas if you wanted to have a bit more fun. And yeah, as usual, we provide the stat blocks for the characters that are here. Most are arachnidemics. And then, of course, the undergraduates, the janitor tarantulas. And yeah, that's basically the adventure. Like I said, it runs in about 3 to 4 hours. Every time I've run it, we've had a blast. A lot of fun with players reacting to their love/hate of spiders, and in a lot of cases, their love/hate of academia. So, yeah, as always, if you've played this adventure and want to tell us your story, we'd love to hear about it. Sound off in the comments below. If you think our adventures are good, bad, or just kind of sideways, we'd love to hear about it. So please go ahead and respond down in the comments, and we look forward to hearing from you. Otherwise, I thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay weird.